Is a digital twin really new? Let's talk about it now. Hey all, Chad Jackson, Lifecycle Insights here. Is a digital twin really new? So I got an email after my last video that talked about the different definitions of the digital twin. And he asked, we've been talking about taking field service data and plugging it into a simulation for years. Isn't that all we're talking about here? And I think it's a really good point that can offer an opportunity for some clarification. So for a long time, people have collected batches of field service data off of products that are, released or launched or delivered, what have you. And they plug that back into a simulation that engineering then runs, right? And that's great for post-mortems to understand why something failed. Maybe look at precursors to figure out what are the little measurements you can take to predict failure. But in this case, we're looking at something very different. We're talking about capturing sensor data from a product in real time as it's operating, and then feeding that to a simulation that is running in real time. So not done later, some later date in a post-mortem, but that data is being fed in real time, and the simulation is being solved in real time. So that's one of the differences right there. It's not done as a post-mortem separate later on. It's being run in real time while the product is operating. And that actually is important because you can take other measurements, which we're going to talk about in a separate video, as virtual sensors. You can take other measurements and feed that into an IoT platform. Not only do you get your physical sensors, but your virtual sensor readings. You can feed that into things like machine learning and other AI types of tools to learn all sorts of interesting things about your products. So that is the big difference. Is the digital twin new? Yes, in that it runs in real time and you're augmenting physical sensor data with virtual sensor data, and you get deeper insight into a product that is actually running as opposed to a post-mortem. That's it. Take care. Talk soon.